Hi everyone, this is Cindy the Crocheter. For those who are new, are old, or who forget that I even have a channel anymore. Some days I forget, but I am here. I want to wish everyone a happy early Thanksgiving to the United States friends, and I just want to welcome you to my channel. It's been a while, so if I'm off looking in space, it's probably because I don't know where to look. And I'm excited. I have several whips. Two of them I showed on my live. Yes, you heard correct. I did a live last night, Monday, on the 17th? No, 18th. And so Lisa was like, go for it, do it. And so I did. Spent a couple of hours with some new friends and old friends, and I'm sorry for those who have missed out, because who would expect that I would be on live? So, anyways, I had a good time. I leave my lives up, I think, and so I enjoy for your pleasure. I'm just sitting here eating a chicken salad, a toasted tomato sandwich. I ate one, but I'm so excited to show you this projects that I have done, because they whip up fast, and it was made in 2020, so maybe it's been for a year, so maybe you've already done this, but I think it would make a perfect gift. I'm going to show you, they are technically finished, but I'm going to go on and add a border to it, and then I was thinking add like a top, like a purse looking thing, what do you call it, handle, and then that way it's an option. I was thinking you could hang it in that, use it as a hang wall thing, but if not, just snip off the things if you don't want. Anyways, so this is what has taken caption. I was talking to somebody and they do beautiful work with it, and I'm like, what else is there to do? And I'm like, I'm doing it. Now, I'm just trying to look. I usually write down, but I didn't this time, of when I started this. I'd have to look back when I started messaging and chatting. But I believe this has taken my life into, let me just think back, a week. I'm probably on my second week of doing this. So it kind of gives you an idea of how easy it is. Oh wait, that's not the, but anyways, I've been doing good. I've just been, nope, doesn't say when I started it or anything. So, let me put this back under here. So, I will just go right and show you it. This pattern came from, and you probably, most of you will know and recognize this channel and be like, oh yeah, I know what you're doing. Yeah, I know what you've done. This channel is Rosina's Crochet. Now, she is known to do a lot of beautiful work from what I've been scrolling and watching. So I got very excited. I went and downloaded on Ravelry her free pattern that was given to me, or was given to an idea. So here is my finished project. And ba-bum! Bum 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 bum, la 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 la. You guessed it. You guessed it. I have officially started mosaic crochet, specifically the overlay crochet. I am finally now catching up to the once a couple of years ago mosaic phase that some of the people in the community went gaga over. And I don't do gaga, I do my own thing. And then when that phase is over and they're off doing another thing in the crochet world, I think, I don't know what's the latest phase now, sea turtles maybe or something. But I go back and be like, yeah, I think it's time I need to do this. And so I did it. So I have not cut down or tied my ends. They recommend to tie it even more, but I decided I'm going to do a border on this one. So I used Red Heart Comfort, the yarn I picked up last year, and the dark is the Shamrock Treble or Truffle. I actually am using it right now, Truffle. And then the other one is Melon. Woohoo! Can you believe it? Okay, so I didn't have to frog back anything of this. I just followed, and like people said, yeah, just single crochet, double crochet, and the person said, yeah, it's gonna whip up really fast. I'm like, yeah, right. Even though it's 41 rows, Cindy will do maybe up to here, and then I'm just like, no, my brain can't function it. But once you get going and start seeing results, whoa, does that ever motivate you? And so this took me, of course, it's my first one, so I think within 2 days I was finished this one, and I just was hungry for more. So I was looking around in my couch and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What colors? What? So my second one, yeah, I know I just second one. Oh, isn't that so cute? I don't know. There, it always curls at the one end where there's really no thing. But so here's this one. Isn't that awesome looking? And this was done by Bernat. The dark blue is from Bernat yarn, and that was royal blue. And then the purple is, I love this yarn. Man, I love this yarn. And I believe it was orchid or something. I don't know, I don't have it. I think it got put away by my request. So it's up on my shelf. So yeah, so this is this one. And I think it would go good as a wall hanging. So yeah, I was originally gonna wait till I had one with a border so you could actually see the finished thing, but I'm too excited. After my live, I'm like, I want to share. So this was my second one. Then I scrambled again. Okay, so this one took me probably a couple of days too, because I worked on maybe 5 rows, then I worked on 5 more rows, then I worked as much as I can. I did not frog or had to frog back on any of them so far. But this next one, I made a specific video explaining some stuff, but I won't put it attached to this. I'll just make a separate video. So my third one, I like this color. I don't know if I'm going to be giving this to my mom or keeping it for myself, because my heart really likes the purple and blue, but my mom chose those 2 colors. But then she off the blue said, I don't care what color, I'll even do yellow. And so I'm like, oh. So I don't know, but I did it in yellow. Isn't that nice? Oh, I know. Aren't you in shock? And this is in the matter of 2 weeks. Like, I don't even think I'm done 2 weeks. I'm on my second week, and I've done 3 within a week. This one gave me problems. I somehow picked up a stitch, and it just didn't look right, because I follow a chart, and it just was not fitting. And so I counted back 9 rows. So I had to, which thankfully I didn't tighten them too much, but all you got to do, and this is where I made a separate video and explained about how easy it is to just frog back, and how you don't have to, like, you can keep the current row you're in. If your mistake was happened to on the row below, then you can just frog the last row up to where you need to fix it without taking the current row you're working on. I discovered that after I pulled out the one time. I ripped it thinking, oh, anyways, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to edit that out, but I love pepper. I try to limit my salt since 2018. So I do cook with salt and everything. I know I eat potato chips, so I get my salt there. But I've become a real pepper it up people. And so I've got pepper in my area with my sandwiches. So yeah, it's just kicking in with me. So yeah, this took me a little while because I had to frog back 9 rows. Never ever do I make that mistake again. I am faithfully not being a smart aleck and confident, boastful lady. Sorry, I'm moving it around too much. So there. I really like the dark and the light effect. I really like the dark letterness, but maybe it would have been better to have the dark going and then having the bright letters pick up, but I think you can still see it. I like it. I love it. This took a little longer. This took maybe 2 to 3 days because I had to frog and got frustrated a bit, but oh. And then, I know, this I'm not done, but I'm pretty sure it will get done tonight because I only have 6 more rows left of this. So you will generally see what it's going to turn out to be. And then you'll see what it half looks like. But I went back, the colorways are Red Heart Comfort, and these are the other 2 balls of yarn. You can see the yellow that I picked up in Yorkton along with my 2 greens. So the bright one is lemon, and the other one is, I want to say, oh, it's not, it's getting caught up somewhere. Oh, let me see, what do you think it is? Sunshine? Not mustard. Bright yellow. Now it's a little shinier, but it's more like this color, a darker. So yeah. So they're just lying around because I'm gonna eventually get this all envelope border, apparently it's called, because you work the front and you work the back and then you work just to close them up like a little envelope box. So after that, I'm like, I'm craving colors, go, where do I go next? And I just went back to my original first 2 colors. I was going to switch it up just to see, but I thought, no, I'll just keep it the same. And so this is currently, now I'm getting to become a professional, and in one sitting I can do about 15 rows now. I've progressed to just doing 5 and doing like 15 rows. So this goes a lot quicker. I sit down, watch Heartland and Murdoch, and the new Metlock. I like the new Metlock. I'm sorry, but I like the new Metlock. That's on with Kathy Bates. So I sit down and watch an hour, and I can probably, if I'm focused and everything, get a good chunk in an hour done. So I'm so proud of myself. So you can see what it looks like in the process. And basically, you know, so I'll be doing the dark row next. So I'll just be doing single crochet, and then I'll go down to pick up down below and do that. And then that's where this bumpy effect comes from. And yeah, and she explains it well and everything. Now all the ones I've showed you are not followed by her yarn suggestion. So if you want to know what a 4K weight looks like, or 4K, sorry, thinking DK, she uses DK. So what a 4 weight looks like. And I use the same hook sizes as she does. I started with a 450, then I went down to a 4. And that's the result of this. I don't know how much more weight or yarn usage you use, because I'm not using scrap. I just started new balls. So yeah. And so I'll link Rosina Crochet, and this is her one of her patterns. She does a lot of mosaic cal blankets, and I am going to be doing either the Christmas ho-ho blanket she has there, or I like the woodlands she has there. So I do have, actually I do know what I'm doing. I'm just making you guess. So I do have the colors picked. I spent several days. Right away I'm like, oh, I don't have DK weight. I don't have enough DK yarn. And I'm just like, stop it, Cindy. You have been blessed with a lot of yarn. And, well, a lot of yarn to some. To me, I'm just like, tiny. But I found the perfect colors to match. And I believe I have enough yardage, because I'm still doing 4 weight. I'm like, why am I getting a headache? You know, this should be fun and everything. So I ended up getting 4K, or sorry, 4, I wish I had 4K, but 4 weight yarn. So in another video, I will show you, because my crochet year project is, I find I like to do a blanket now. Just a year blanket, a year-round blanket. So this year, I'm going to attempt a mosaic blanket. I'm not going to do, she has 2 sizes, a small and a large. I can do it, wants me to do the large one. Reality is, no, Cindy, you know the struggle you had on just this kind of detail? Some of her other ones have detail in it. Just look it up and you know what I'm talking about. So I'm taking it easy, and I'm just going to do a smaller level blanket, because I'm pretty sure it said, because this is just like 41 across to 41 down. And I think her one blanket, she does like 100 and whatever across. So I'm going to take my time. So if I'm going to be doing a blanket next year, I'm going to take my time, because I would oh, I would regret having to frog back 8 rows in a blanket. Oh, I'd not happening. So if you're prepared to count and follow a chart, now don't get scared of the chart because it's really easy once you kind of figure it out. I know it gets her charts. The only thing I would recommend, and I wish somebody would recommend it to her, is why can't you have the numbers on the other side? You know, why can't you have like row 18 here and at the very end have the number there as well, so you're not always just scrolling. But maybe she does it now that I'm thinking. She leaves the number on one side so you know that's your start and you don't get confused because you do right to left, right to left. So maybe if you added numbers on both sides, a person would get confused. Okay, I get you. Okay, I get you, Rosina. I get you now. Okay, but as at the start, I'm like, oh, it's so frustrating. I gotta, get the ruler out and look all the way to see if I'm got the right row. But yeah. So this is number 4. I think after this, will I do another one? Probably because I'm waiting on some of her patterns. You got to purchase, so I'm just waiting till next week so I'm able to purchase the blanket pattern I want to use, and then I'm out the door, everyone. I'm out the door starting that project. I know it's not 2025, but I'm doing it because I've got the yarn now. I've got everything. I've done 4 of these. This worked up really quickly. I started it yesterday. I think I started it yesterday, yeah. I started like a bunch in the morning and then a bunch at night. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I only got 4 rows and then 4 rows. Yeah, I did this over the weekend between Saturday and Sunday. Monday I had plans to be outside and do other things, and that was a kibosh, so I didn't crochet until now. I'm sorry this is a 22 video. No, I'm not. I hope you all are staying and listening. Who knew? Everybody knows that Cindy can talk 22 minutes this fast. I hope. See, I was talking fast for you all too. So hopefully you could follow. Hopefully I made sense. But yes, so I've been following Rosina's crochet channel. I will link that down below. And I was so wanting to say something to you, Deneen, when you were in the live, because I know I've seen you in her Facebook group. She also has a Facebook group I joined. And I forget what, somebody was showing a blanket of various colors, and I saw Deneen popped up. So I knew she was into mosaic. So when she mentioned that mosaic blanket and it's slow going, I'm like, I hear you, sister. I hear you. I want to comment, but I got a secret I want to keep until I make this video official. So yes, I did see your comment, Deneen, and I do see you in the group as well. So yay, I'm into the mosaic now. So yep. And that's all thankful to one person that is called Anonymous. The anonymous person. But that's just who, I respect those who want to be anonymous and don't want to be in all this kerfuffle of YouTube drama that I guess people say that's going on, but I'm a good girl and I don't get involved, so I don't even know if there is any drama. But anyways, but that is what I have gotten into, and it is hardcore. I'm hardcore into it. I think I eventually think that this is not bumpy enough. Like, it's not bumpy where you could make this, fringe it up, and I call them 2 nieces. even though you know how you get smushed into friends who turn into family. Well, this one friend of mine has two cuties who are, I think, in grade ones and two, or grades 2 and 3. I can't remember, but I want to make these for them next year. Um, for Easter, just like I just send them like letters and stuff throughout the year and a birthday card, and I think I would like to make two of these and send them out, and they can use for their breakfast. Like I would, yeah, I think I would leave the fringe out, but I would do it in cotton. I don't know how cotton would work, but then they can just have their plates and bowls, or maybe should I hang them up? Maybe I'll just make it to hang up. Maybe I'll do that too, and then they can hang it in their bedrooms. Either way, I'm making two more, definitely, for sure. uh, just because from now, which is Tuesday, till next week, I still have 7 days to wait on the pattern. So I'm just going to go and do my little huggies. So I'm picking up, like, even as I'm talking to you, I'm looking, because my yarn is in front of me so I can see my yarn, which is a mess. I hate that some of them are in bins because I know they're clear, but I cannot see all what's in there. But I'm going for some more of these. Okay, so easy, 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 easy. Don't mind me. I got a little drool happening. Do you ever get excited that you drool? Oh my goodness. TMI, I know. But that is what you expect from Cindy A. So I'm going to hopefully get this loaded up, and hopefully I can post it to you so you can watch it either this evening, later evening, or early Wednesday hump day morning. And yes, and we did get the snow. My vehicle did get towed. I had some issues yesterday. I just felt like, oh my gosh, thank you, Lisa, for being a friend. I know if I shared this with other people, and I have a little bit about my van and towing and all that, my issues with that. And so I know whoever I shared with would help me out as well. But Lisa, thank you. You sat me down last night and we chatted it out, and you saw something that I missed totally, and so I'm fingers crossed everything works out, because I had to I had to borrow some money, but you know what? I called the correct towing place, and the guy has not called me back, but he did take my van to where it needs to get fixed, and I haven't heard from him since. So I don't know if he just was like, I feel so bad, you might have got lost some of your money. I ain't going to charge you this time. I don't know. But I haven't called back. I haven't called him because I'm still processing it through my mind. So, anyways, if you want to know more, just hit me up. Look for Cindy Cardell on Facebook Messenger, and it's not really that big of a deal, but it is. I guess it is. Maybe I'm undermining it, but yeah, it's. Anyways, so it is now snowing. We've had snowing all day, so I'm happy. My van is gone, getting looked after, and if we do get dumped a bunch of snow, I don't have to worry about it not being able to move, because it wasn't even starting. The batteries were dead somehow. And so the parking lot that's also directly out in front of me will get plowed, and I don't have to tell them, sorry, I can't move it. I don't have to. That's one less worry. Look at my finger. Does that mean I got arthritis in it? Or that's just the way No. Sorry. Is that a sign of ADHD? You get sidetracked and distracted? probably. That's so weird. I never noticed that before. Look at that. That's because, you know what it is? See how all my fingers are standing up? This one is sad. It's sad it doesn't have a ring on its finger. Anyways, I've got my Minnetonus cup with Dr. Pepper. Okay, sorry, somebody called me, and I know who it is because I meant to call them back. I use the handy van, and this lady probably just wants the gossip of how everything turned out with my van and towing, so I'm going to call her back later. But yeah, I'm going to end this. Anyways, I'll stop with my hands. But anyways, thank you again for those who attended my live. Thank you for those who left messages to say that they wish they had, but they had other things to sleep and they didn't know, you know, like I said earlier. But I get you. I miss people's lives too and watch replays. So I guess this video is long because I have done a video. The last video I did was when I helped take my sister to her surgery, and I'm not going to go and talk about that because that will be another 20 hours, 20 more minutes. Just to let you know, if I think I mentioned it in the live, but yeah, she's doing well, but just currently in the hospital still, figuring things out. So I'm going to leave that there, and I will, after this plays, I will show you a little video clip during the making of my yellow one, and take care. I'm enjoying this. I think Cindy is back to do a little more crochet videos since I'm actually doing crochet again. And I think my other goal is to finish the knitted blanket that I what do you call it? The knitting blanket that I had about a couple of years ago started and then stopped and then started because a friend in Canada, Rose Crochet, I believe, if I'm correct. I forget because I haven't seen you around on the YouTube streets. She doesn't have a channel, but she gifted me the Blossom yarn, and for that blanket specifically. So I'm trying to work that out. So that is also what I plan to do in 2025 in crochet, is the mosaic and some the other projects I showed in my live. And yeah, take care all. Have a good Thanksgiving if I don't post another video up. And I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I'm blessed to have with me, and so I'll probably get in trouble by saying that, but I don't care. You love who you love, and yeah, it was an unexpected surprise to me. So anyways, take care. I know it's tough. I know there's a lot of passing aways, and yeah, so hugs everyone. Make one. I'm sending you out one. Well, I can't. It's another whole story. Canada Post, get your butt in gear. Okay, bye. Take care all.